Hey guys, welcome back to Emmalition. I'm Emma, this is Emmalition. We are so back. The day is here. Life is Strange reunion is upon us, and I'm so excited to say that we are sponsored by Square Enix today. Square Enix are not only sponsoring us today, but they would love for me to tell you that if you buy the game any which way on any platform before May the 5th, you'll receive the Max and Chloe Classic Outfits DLC for free. And I'm excited to see said outfits. I could not be looking forward to this more. I am interested to know how the story is going to work for those sick people amongst us that chose Bay, the town, over Bay, the lady, of which I am one. So I don't know how this is going to tie in. I've genuinely tried to avoid trailers because I would love to go into this blind and enjoy it for what it is without any preconceived notions of what to expect. And also I did get a standing desk, so if I'm very animated, that's why. I think this might change the game for me. Like, I think I might actually start being a YouTuber again and making videos like once or twice a week because I can stand now. So yay. I'm going to try not to fidget because, like, God, if the music's good, which it always is in Life is Strange, the music is so good. I might just boogie. Can't promise I won't. But anyway, the life or death finale of Life is Strange. Bring on the turmoil, bring on the trauma, bring on the good music, bring on the brilliant writing, characters we love so much. I'm ready to experience this with you guys. Deeply excited for this. So thank you again, Square Enix, for sponsoring me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's play Life is Strange Reunion. Color me pumped. Color me pumped. That's so excited. Wow, that's such a nice guitar. Truly, who is doing ambient sounds and music like the Life is Strange guys? I don't know. Nothing moves me like these games. Nothing moves me like them. They're so warm and wonderful. The way they build atmosphere is so special. Fuck. Okay, alrighty. I'm gonna just go with the defaults for now and we can... Ooh, welcome back to Caledon University. I should have worn my Caledon jumper. What is wrong with me? Wait there. Lovely. I'm enrolled. I'm ready. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I don't know why I was surprised to see Caledon. Like, I don't know. This is the problem with not watching trailers. Everything is a surprise. Okay.
My name is Max CAULFIELD. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful.
No! Rough.
Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
No.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting
You're so cool,
my
Max.
mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
Timey-wimey.
With the
You've
aid
always
of
got to
my
be
power,
careful of the
we
timey-wimey.
solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend,
Quantum
Rachel.
stuff, you know?
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
Ooh.
I was forced to make an impossible choice.
Are we gonna get to choose what we
Save Chloe.
chose?
Or save Arcadia Bay.
Surely.
After everything that happened, I didn't
love this
use my
outfit.
powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff.
I love
Like
this
Amanda
game.
Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy
Sweet boy.
astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned.
Just
Safi's
days.
death brought back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel
Rusty from
timeline
disuse.
where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
But it was cool, wasn't
Shifting
it?
back and forth between the
I
two
forget how
timelines,
cool this was.
Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed
Nice
the
music.
truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Oh
Years of
no.
resentment overrode Safi's control of her power. Her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving
Somehow.
Safi, and together
Great work.
we escaped the storm.
Impressive.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Safi herself,
doubt, no
she
doubt.
left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Nice recap. Would you like to decide choices that were made previous to this story? Can I even remember what my choices were? We were definitely in a relationship with Amanda. Chloe died. Max and Chloe, we were romantic. Safi, we supported. And Vin, we were just friends. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I was nervous for that pop quiz, but I think I can remember most of it. Some lovely purple hues going on there. Oh, nice. Firewalk. The Full Chandler Project. What a great band name.
Yeah, and told her to get the fuck out of there, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe
Chloe!
try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes?
She got a blackout sleeve. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
Hell yeah.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee, means no gas, means no tour, means... Fuck!
Lie. Lie till you die.
Come on, man. What's with the threats? They're heading on now, just grabbing the last gear from the van out back.
Yeah, okay. They better be.
Damn it. That was not a 20-minute lie. Maybe a 10-minute lie, if I'm lucky. And I'm never lucky.
What can we do? Oh no! Cool, but ooh, what the heck? Is this the bathroom? But we're in Caledon at the same time. I am confusion. Shake it
again.
off.
It keeps getting worse.
Oh, again, huh?
I just need to find the way out. Assuming there is one.
I just like looking around, you know? Wouldn't want to miss the loots. So Chloe's having
How
some
long
weird
has
stuff
this been
happening.
going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only...
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
Oh my god.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Cute. Is this...
Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
I have questions that I feel like are going to get answered, but I just can't help but wonder how Chloe's here. Is this an AU thing?
I know I'm alive. I've got a decade of memories to prove it. But somewhere, deep in a place I try never to go, I also know I'm dead.
No. I must understand the timey-wimey. Please. They did such an excellent job crafting such a cozy environment at Caledon. I feel so warm here, even though it's snow-capped.
My own death. The one I begged Max to choose. It feels realer than my life. But how?
It's a good question, Chloe. This is such a cool introduction. I'm so intrigued.
Max?
Oh no.
Who the fuck are you?
Safi's like, how dare you? Ah, no.
Max, no! There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the band?
Chill, dude.
I just told you, man. They're loading in now. And why isn't there a ramp on the back door? Or do they not have handicap accessibility in wherever the fuck town?
Trophy! Yay! Girl in red! They know what we want. Oh! We're back. Favorite Girl in Red track? Why is it Midnight Love? I love this so much. Oh. Oh no, keep playing, please. Squirrel. Oh my god, I have those red Doc Martens. Oh my god, amazing.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back.
She's so cute.
How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont.
She's so cute.
My camera
Take a photo
is
of the
underneath
sunset.
all this. Car packing for dummies. Whatever you need most goes to the back. This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
You're so quirky. I love you.
I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
Yes, please. I'm always intimidated when I'm starting a new journal. It feels like I'm supposed to be making some sort of grand statement, especially since I haven't had much to say since the storm that changed everything, trademark, last year. Well, that's somewhere to start. Last year it felt like everything was falling apart when my friend Safi died. And then I found a world where Safi wasn't dead and a new ability to jump between realities, and then everything really did fall apart until Safi and I managed to put it back together. I've been thinking about Chloe a lot. I mean, I always did. But ever since the storm, it's been a sort of constant presence. It's not a bad thing, actually. It feels like I'm more connected to her than any point since she died. But it's intense. In some ways, there's very little to report. Same place, same house, same life. After so many years of endlessly moving around, one adventure to the next, I've suddenly found myself I don't know, cocooned. But in other ways, I've been going through a bit of a metamorphosis. When Yasmin asked me to teach full-time, I was shocked. I thought she was joking. But after attending a few of my workshops, she was confident I could do it. And here's the second shock. It looks like she was right. I love teaching. I care about my students and being the kind of teacher who nurtures them in a way mine never did, to put it mildly. Yeah, no shit. Maybe that's enough. For now, it definitely is. But for how long? It's not that I feel stuck exactly, but is this what I've been building towards all this time? Am I ready to commit to this place? To this version of me? Maybe that's why I said yes when my agent Hazel, holy crap, I have an agent now, suggested I spend the weekend in New York. Maybe I can get my on the road fix while still putting down some roots. But then she sent me some interview questions in advance and where do you get your inspiration from? It's too weird to say I'm inspired by death. Not inspired exactly. Driven by death. Defined by death. What the hell would someone say to that? Sorry about your weird life. Stop crying on my notes. Actually, this is a reporter, so the next question would be, then why is your work so much less depressing lately? No urban landscapes, no rusted rebar, you're even getting into portraiture. And yeah, I guess Caledon has been good for me. It feels alive in a way that doesn't hurt anymore. I'd already broken into every derelict building and bowling alley last year, so this year I kind of just learned how to live with the living again. See, this is why I don't do interviews. It's amazing that she's found joy in teaching after what her teacher did to her. Like, how incredible. So many messages to go through. What's this potential
I never figured out who this
Yo, Max.
was. But it's nice that somebody cared.
Saw news about the storm. I hope you're all right. Is everything okay? Just focus on your trip. Okay. We'll go through these at some point, but let's carry on taking photos. What a lovely hat.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max.
She's so sweet.
My most trusted companion. Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating.
My intention was to capture the malevolence of the subject.
Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it.
Compositional enjambment. Very much so. Love that. Go for it, Hazel.
My manager Hazel
Could be a good
is
one for Long
always
Vista
looking out
Monthly.
for me. And sometimes
No more
I
photos
want
of your
to kill
friends,
her.
please. How dare you? Magnifique. Gorgeous.
1 gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings, and 1 commission proposal. So of course I packed 25 different outfits.
She's just like me, for real. You have to have
The
20
selfie
extra
I
pairs of
took
pants.
just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
Oh, she's so quirky. What was that quote from the first game? I think Max just took a selfie. How many times did we hear that?
Time for your close-up.
Let's get a pretty picture. Use up to open the camera. Squirrel. Yes. With the squirrel in it. Yay. It's beautiful. I can't believe how beautiful this place is. Look at all the blue butterflies too. So stunning. Are you okay, Max? Moses is typing, are you back? Are you safe? Why was she looking like that at Moses? Of course I'm safe. Still on the road. What's going on? Good. Stay away for now. There's some kind of attack on campus. Oh my god, what's happening? Are you okay? I'm headed to the observatory. There are students trapped. It's a fire spreading quickly, really bad. Stay away, I'll let you know when it's clear. No, I'm coming to help. I'll be there soon. Stay safe.
Something
Max.
horrible is happening on campus.
You are not a firefighter. Dude. Mad Max. She's so altruistic. Oh my God. Jesus, this is bad. Help! Quest, help! I'll try.
All hell has broken loose.
I don't think it was your absence that caused the fire, Max. Or maybe it was, knowing this game. Probably, yes, exactly, that's what happened. How could you?
This is so horrible.
Killers. Whoa.
The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean?
Right? This is tea. Oh no.
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here! Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Oh my God. What the hell? Loretta's march.
What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
The corrupt and criminal administration will not silence us. We will make our voices heard. Rise up. What? Stop the lies. Down with
Where did all
Abraxas.
this come from?
My God. What the fuck?
Get us out of here!
How has the fire been going long enough for Moses to text about it, but not long enough for someone to find some fucking bolt cutters? Like, are you kidding me? Can we use the rewindy timey? Come on, please let me use it. I'm magic. They've been locked in deliberately. This is flipping awful. Press and hold R2 to move faster. Bolt cutters, bolt cutters, bolt cutters. Come on. Fire material. What the heck?
Someone set this
Molotovs.
fire on purpose.
Literal Molotovs. I feel like I can't move quick enough. Like,
Damn it!
The security, there's students trapped in the atrium.
No shit, you need to clear out now.
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Moses!
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Who's he got in his arms?
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in!
Chloe! What? What happened?
No, no, no.
Oh my god, what on earth is going to be on that Polaroid?
Come on. Come on.
Oh, weird.
I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone.
Ah, we can travel.
Give me time.
What? Nuts. Nuts intro. I did not expect that. I didn't.
No smoke. No screams.
There's got to be some conspiracy.
Oh God.
Well done, Max.
I
You're so
did
clever.
it. I jumped into a photo again.
I went back to
I'm
the
sure
future.
this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love.
At least she's self-aware.
What have I done? It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was. I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something.
Beautiful.
What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we
Makes
will
sense.
do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
What the hell? Fire in the photo. Is that fire in the photo? I fear this will be complex, Max. Time to lock in.
Hello?
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
Come on, Max. Let's do it. Pretty music. Pretty music. As usual. Oh, I love observatories and museums and planetariums.
It's so peaceful.
Oh, it's my favorite.
But for how long?
Oh my god, an Outer Wilds exhibit. Crazy. Meet Moses for hot chocolate. New message from
Moses
Loretta.
should be waiting for me in his office.
Loretta, is everything okay? Yes, why do you ask? No real reason, but please tell me if there's anything dangerous going on with you. No more than usual. Again, what is this about? It's nothing, I promise. Super weird check-in, I guess. Breathe, just breathe, don't pass out. There's too much to do. I smelled the fire before I saw it. The smoke was thick by the time I drove into campus. I was already starting to wonder what I could do. If I used my powers, would it help or just make everything worse? Then I saw Moses and I stopped thinking at all. Moses and I have spent this year studying Rewind. It took a lot of convincing, but after seeing what happened when Safi lost control of her powers, he was certain that the more we know, the safer I'll be. Moses treats my powers like a question that can be answered, not a curse or a liability. It's been a long time since I felt like that. We never tested my ability to rewind into a photo as badly as Moses wanted to study it. After hearing about everything that happened in Arcadia Bay, he agreed it wasn't worth the risk, and it wasn't up till the moment he fell through the roof. One thing was clear. After months of testing, I can theoretically use my powers, all of my powers, without breaking the world. Guess it's time to test that theory. What even happened here? I was gone for a weekend, and everything went to shit. I took crosstalk off my phone. Pros, productivity boost. Cons, didn't hear about a disaster on campus. In his text, Moses was clearly waiting until I got home to tell me something, but if a violent protest was closing in, would he really be cryptic about it? What do I know so far? I heard the cops talking about a house called Fremont. That's where the fire started. And the protest, did Loretta start a mob? I know she can be tenacious, but that would be a new level. Will Moses think I did the right thing? Thankfully, I don't have to sit and wonder. He's still alive, so I can go and ask him. Yes. Where do we get hot chocky? Look amazing. Oh, I would do anything to just hang out in here. You do not understand how badly I just want to hang out in here.
Is a jack-o'-lantern series too on the nose for a New England photographer?
Hee hee. Cute. Double exposure would look cool with the pumpkins. Whoa, yeah, boy. Epic. Nice. Oh no.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
I pressed back instead of save. I need to do it again. Okay, that'll be fine. It wasn't as good as my first one, but it's fine.
But you know he feels empty inside.
Collectible found. View collectible. Oh, cool. It's my photo. Oh. Yay. One giant leap. Ooh. That'll be something to do with the moon. Will it not?
The planetarium. Haven for astronomers and stoners alike.
I love this building. Black holes beyond the event horizon. Indeed. Shall we go pee? Podcast flyers. You've discovered a flyer for a podcast, so listen to sit down, listen to it, keep an eye out for more. A Braxcast, Loretta Rice. Interesting. This is new.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society.
Interesting.
I am your host,
I wonder how long this is.
This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back.
Interesting.
Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house They are illegitimately...
Ooh, what's in the house?
Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows.
I'm intrigued.
But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest
I would
until I
like
have
to know
uncovered
as
the
well,
Hall of Secrets
Loretta.
myself and revealed what lies within.
Interesting. So the Abraxas house has some freaky stuff lying in the depths, as it were. I would like to know what that is as well. Oh, pretty. I will talk to Moses. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything cool. I love Moses's office is so cool.
Chloe made a model of the solar system for the Blackwell Science Fair. I wonder if Joyce still has it. Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself.
A bold new Caledon. Caledon.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors.
How cute. Aww.
Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes
Well
Dr.
done,
Murphy
Moses.
next
We're
year.
proud of you.
Right, the job offer. I remember.
She's acting like she's never time traveled before. Come on, Max. You know the rules.
It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best.
Moses is like, stop being weird now.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Sounds like you want to spend a lot of money while we're still trying to rebuild from the storm.
Yeah.
Well, we have to spend money. My predecessor's love of historic preservation has left us with beautiful buildings and cracked foundations. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes.
He's a big fan, huh?
But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
What's it to you?
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Stop being salty.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary.
Who
of
is
her
this guy?
short-sightedness.
Shut
A
up.
professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries. It's like...
The audacity of this man. How rude.
I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Poor Moses. This is really poo-pooed on his success.
Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
I'm annoyed. Like, this was meant to be a nice moment for Moses, and now he's just feeling awkward for his friend.
That guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
I'm sorry, Moses. I had no choice.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong.
Dude.
There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
Wow. That's crazy.
Definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
She didn't notice Chloe, did she?
Oh.
She definitely didn't.
Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
No.
I wasn't sure if I should. I've used my powers to save people before. It doesn't always end well.
Yet you came back here. And I'm glad you did.
Because I love you.
I've
You're
never
my best
felt
friend.
so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that.
Cute.
We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Okay.
Let's get to work.
Exciting. We need montage music. Practice rewind.
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend. We've covered a lot of ground these past... People started talking about Safi's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all. After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways.
Ooh.
Not sure if I want to know if he's right.
Theoretical new powers. Fast forward. Tailored rewind. Rewinding one item, area, or person, but not the rest. Photo jumping into photos Max isn't in. Some success in the past, but inconclusive. Photo jumping into a photo and remaining indefinitely. Discovering and shifting to other timelines, splitting the timeline in two again. Wow, there's so many possibilities.
No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something.
Yeah, because I thought for sure that was like the big risk.
I'm a good guinea pig. For the most part.
They're so cute.
Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet.
Moses is like the exact friend that you want with you when you're testing this quantum power, isn't it really? Like, who else would you want tracking and looking after you? Okay, what are we doing?
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that index card before Moses rips it.
We go all the way back? Okay. Take.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Learn who killed the Swordmaster. Press L1 to quickly undo Max's last action. Learn who killed the Swordmaster.
Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fire flinger did the deed.
Good point. Surely it'll be in a comic book or something.
Moses is so passionate about physics. But as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens. I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai. But anime can surprise me.
Who knows?
Safi's been radio silent for
Oh,
almost
the gingerbread
a year.
house.
I wish we knew where she was.
So cute.
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing.
I love how us just looking around and being weird isn't bothering him at all. We're just like, yeah, we're just mooching. Oh, whoops.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Didn't mean to press that. True samurai, give me information.
I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Moses, you have the run of this entire lab. Please leave me my little fiefdom. This humble desk and computer. I'll be back in 2 weeks. I would love if there weren't any simulations running on this machine when I get back. Who killed the samurai? Who killed the samurai?
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control-Z. Moses' pride and joy. Though, he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers.
Cute.
Get us out of here!
Oh God. Traumatic, as always. Who killed the samurai? Ah!
A high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name?
Ooh, it's Sailor Moon. Swordmaster Frostbite has plans for world domination, and nothing can stop him until a bookish high school girl learns that she is a reincarnation of an ancient samurai warrior. With her two best friends, Hana Ishihara and Izumi Kanda, our hero must find the courage to face Swordmaster Frostbite and save the world. But how can she prevail? After all, she is no true samurai. Sounds sick. Is that the answer then? A schoolgirl? Uh-huh.
You probably are a true samurai, actually.
Moses is so cool. He's got all his little anime figures around his physics office. Okay, let's see if schoolgirl is the answer. Yoink.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Hana Ishihara?
Sorry, wrong answer.
Ah! God's sake. So I'm guessing it wasn't the other one then.
Okay. Izumi Kanda?
Nope. Sorry.
No! Damn it. What have we missed? Would it be on the card?
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one
Can't see anything.
Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
That's so cute. I can't see any other posters or pieces of information. Oh, maybe there's something upstairs. I bet there's something upstairs. Nice.
A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Sophie, if she ever comes back. Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.
How cute. Can we find the samurai comic?
You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle
Look at his
strapped
face.
to a rocket booster.
Can we find this comic and read it? Come on, the answer must be somewhere.
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that.
That's really funny.
Here she is. But what's your name, young lady? Mina Hiramatsu.
Mina Harimatsu.
If I make it through this
Yay.
weekend, I promise to marathon your work. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Oh my god, we did it! Yay! We got to look at all the objects in the room. Yay! Exposition!
Okay.
Yes!
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Get Moses what is locked in the cabinet. How?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Okay, sir. How do I do that, though? This is the question. Examine.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
What the hell, Moses?
No instructions, just a locked door. Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
Sure. Go Skyrim Kaji on it.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Oh no!
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Oh man. Max is not affected by rewind. She retains facts and inventory objects. Rewind L2 to undo breaking the mug. Do we not need to pick the mug up? Oh.
Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
Okay.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass.
Okay. What can we do about this mug?
Okay, I'm...
Do I put a blanket or something there?
A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me up?
Cushion, maybe? Could I not just catch the mug? Now I know it's going to fall out. Like, that would make way more sense. Can I just tell him what's in there?
I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. But he was sure we could do it safely, and so far, he's been
cushion
right.
on one of these chairs. No. It's like, you know, use that bin to put under it. I'm not really sure what it wants me to do.
If I want to get that mug, I'll have to find some way to protect it when it falls.
I know, Max. I was working on it. If you'd give me a minute. Like, any normal person would just be like, oh, the mug's gonna fall out and let me catch it. Not you, though. Weird girl. Could I use my jacket? Cushion. That's what I was looking for. I knew we needed a cushion. I went to look at the sofa instead. Give me the mug, give me the mug. Give me the mug.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
She's so cute. Open sesame. Yes. Woohoo! That's a cool mug.
Yes.
I like it a lot. I really like it. Okay, amazing. So now we have mug in inventory. And then is that trying to tell us to speak to Moses? That little mug. Not mug. Speech bubble at the side.
Max, you have to unbust the door.
What? Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
Ooh, so now we go back with the mug in our inventory that we get to keep. Right? But now the door's fixed. Cool.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
That's cool. It's interesting that we can keep our stuff in our pockets, but rewind time and it doesn't disappear. I like that.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses?
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
No, it's on fire, Moses.
Moses, unplug the kettle.
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to
Moses.
do this myself.
When you rewind, you stay in the same spot. Use this to be in the right place at the right time. What?
Moses, unplug the kettle.
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
I love how he's like, it's okay. It doesn't smell the smoke underneath him.
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max.
Moses, come on, man.
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
Stuff's going wrong.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
I'm scared. Debrief with Moses. Let's debrief now, dude.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right,
Moses.
though. Consider this her official retirement party.
Don't be like that.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing, but I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful, but that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos.
I love my tortured protagonist.
Our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
But this? Going back into a photo? Trying to stop a major catastrophe? This is where the bad shit starts happening.
We won't try to change everything. But if we figure out where and how the fire starts, we might be able to change the thing that matters. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
Leads.
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes
it's not catchy.
I wish everyone
It's
still
not
remembered.
catchy.
The 2 timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading.
Also, Moses is the only one who believe you, really, with all this, isn't he? It's just the kind of guy he is.
But
because we love you.
I knew you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Moses was made for this mind-bending information.
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier.
That is complicated. You would never think about that, would you?
Her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her. And I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you and the turtle. Any regrets?
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it. The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Yeah. I tried so hard to save her. And the one thing I learned is that You can't save everyone.
I'm sorry about Chloe.
And now we could lose a Loretta, or a Reggie, or a you.
I don't want to lose Moses.
How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
It's convenient, let's face it.
So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon?
Moses' kettle,
I
obviously.
saw signs of a protest, but I'm not
Motive.
sure what it's about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
No.
I still don't think Safi
Nope.
would burn down the school.
I don't know.
At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry.
She do. She do.
So, how do we stop a fire before it starts?
Unplug the kettle of Caledon.
My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No.
Caledon's just one big
Don't
kettle.
make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
Yeah.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
Moses' eyebrows are so
I noticed
good.
some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering.
I love you, Moses.
And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are
Pinky swear.
consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too.
Ooh. Nice
Whatever happens,
wordplay.
I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
I love their friendship so much. Oh my god! Not the Arthur Conan Doyle. The game is afoot. From here on, it's up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. Should I put on a detective outfit for the next video? Get my magnifying glass out and stuff? I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, I'm ready to solve the mystery of the fire with my close personal friend, Moses. Only if we can have hot chockies, obviously. Right, you guys, the game is afoot dialogue box feels like a good place to end part 1 of the Life is Strange reunion series. I am very excited to unravel this mystery together and also hopefully get a bit more time with Chloe in the next episode. Please let me know what you thought of the game so far. It's like so good to be back. I know there were definitely some mixed reviews or mixed sentiment amongst the community from Double Exposure, including from myself. But this feels like we get to keep all of the cozy, cool world building of Double Exposure, but bringing in the original mechanics from the first game, and we get to play with Chloe and see how it all interlinks. I think the stories are so clever and so interesting, and I just love this game so much. Like, Double Exposure came out at such a perfect time for me in 2024. Honestly, that game held me through one of the roughest couple of months of my life, and I feel like incredibly heartened by playing Reunion, and I'm just looking forward to playing the rest of it with you guys. So yeah, we'll pick this up very soon, and we'll become the detectives that Caledon needs to save everybody, as usual, because that's what we do. Thank you again so much to Square Enix for sponsoring part 1 of this Let's Play. Please check out the link in the description of the video if you want to go and buy the game using my link. That would help me very much. I would appreciate it. And don't forget, you get the Max and Chloe Classic DLC outfits as well if you do that on any platform, not just with my link, however you want to do it. Thrilled to be back. I will see you very soon for part 2.